Hello. I'm just so happy to be here with each of you. You know, I get a lot of questions about what my thoughts are regarding alternative healing techniques. And believe me, my opinions are wide and varied. Alternative healing techniques are, you know, really an old possibility. I I remember in the dark ages the surgeries and healings and things were done by, pagans or barbers. Yes, barbers used to perform surgery on people. And anything greater than that was considered alternative. I know in Israel, or what is now known as Israel, in that part of the world, they did have surgical schools, but it was illegal to actually look inside or cut open a body or look inside of a body that of someone that had passed away because it was considered an insult to them or really bad for them in the afterlife. So things have changed drastically according to alternative healing techniques. You see now, in vitro fertilization was an alternative technique at one point in time. Um, Chiropractic treatment is still considered an alternative healing technique. Acupuncture or acupressure is considered an alternative healing technique. It's so amazing how far we have come in really 1,000 years. Let me correct that statement. It's so amazing to see how far we have come in 100 years, in 50 years. I mean, it's just when you look at alternative healing techniques, if you Google alternative healing techniques, you will get 6 billion different types of healing techniques. That's one of the reasons I created, well, that's not one of the reasons, but I created holographic healing, which is a visualized, hands on healing ability. Although it's everything is energy. So when I say hands on, that can be in virtual reality in an online streaming program like Zoom. It's the alternative healing techniques are so different, yet they do have some similarities. Some of the similarities between alternative healing techniques is they start with an intention. Reiki or quantum touch or healing touch or touch for health or any of those that are, verified and justified by the medical associations still have that energy of being alternative. And they start with an intention. My intention is to allow healing energy or to open the pathway to healing energy to come through me or from God or source to another individual or myself. That really is an alternative healing technique. There's body talk, emotional freedom technique, EFT, EMF, the Peggy Phoenix DeBro's program. There's, how many different programs are there in the world? Probably as many as there are people almost. I use holographic healing, Reiki, and quantum touch, and my own energy. What do you use? Reiki to me is like an opening. It just opens the gateway for other healing techniques to come through a bit more easily. It's also a very passive energy. You can't possibly hurt anyone with it. Then, of course, we have the alternative healing technique of the selenite swords of light, which amplify and follow, again, the intention of the user and the receiver. So, really, an alternative healing technique could be your own intention. And so, start working with that and see how your alternative healing technique can be utilized. And if you want some extra help, connect with me. And we always have holographic healing that is available, which is based upon intention, it's based upon visualization, and it's based upon being able to sense or see inside the body of another human being to see where the blockages are and to be able to connect with the emotional body as well as the physical body to remove or realign those blockages. That's what a holographic healing does, and it's a very simple technique and everybody can learn it. As far as all the other alternative healing techniques, go through the internet and pick one, and it may resonate with you or it may not. And if it doesn't, pick another. I hope that explains a little bit about holographic healing techniques, about alternative healing techniques, because everything is an alternative these days. Thanks for spending a little time with me today. Namaste, y'all. Namaste.